Yeah. Hi, everyone. So see the first question straight away. 16th question. Cyber warfare is considered by some defense analysts to be a larger threat than even Al-Qaeda or terrorism. What do you understand by cyber warfare? Outline the cyber threats which India is vulnerable to and bring out the state of country's preparedness to deal with the same. So a big question. Try to break down and give me the framework. Yeah, what is the framework? Yeah, threats, government initiatives and conclusion. Yes. So what will be the introduction like? Introduction will be like, what is the question says cyber warfare is considered by some defense analysts to be a larger threat than even Al-Qaeda or terrorism. That is a statement. What do you understand by cyber warfare? So the very first point you should start about the introduction about cyber warfare. Outline the cyber threats which India is vulnerable to and bring out the state of country's preparedness to deal with the same. Okay. So first thing is the introduction with the definition of cyber warfare. Cyber threats which India is vulnerable, and then states or the initiatives and preparedness, and then the way forward. So these are the 4 dimensions of the framework of the answer. So what do you write by what is introduction of cyber warfare? Yeah, this can be a good introduction as given by Sumant. It is touted as the 5th dimension. Okay. After the land, air, water, and space. Space is the 4th dimension. So 5th dimension is the cyber warfare. And then define cyber warfare is basically like a sabotage on the infrastructure or the information systems of a particular country by external state actors or even non-state actors. Okay, you can write that as a definition of cyber warfare. So then what are the cyber threats to which India is vulnerable to? Yesterday we discussed, right, a lot of things like cyber terrorism, cyber wars, cyber terrorism by external non-state actors, cyber wars by external states, like how espionage is done by, there are reports that espionage is done by the Chinese army towards Indian military equipment. First thing. Second thing is the cyber terrorism, how the terrorists are trying to get access to vulnerable Indian youth and recruiting them, and also sometimes the cyber crimes where the lot of money is siphoned off from Indian exchequer to foreign countries, from common people as well as the government accounts. Okay. And then how certain critical infrastructure like nuclear power plants, the missile coordination centers are always under target by the cyber criminals to gain access to their control systems. And then the tapping of or the trapping of mails or the websites of prominent defense organizations in India so that they get access to critical information. So all these are the vulnerabilities which India has due to cyber warfare. And finally, what is the preparedness? Here you can write the initiatives of the government. You can start with the Cyber Swachhta Kendras, CERT-in. You can mention the Cyber Dome project. You can mention the IT Act 2000. You can talk about the National Cyber Coordination Center. And all these are important aspects of preparation of government. Preparedness, you can write way forward that we can have a pan-India level cyber police force. These are all innovative solutions you need to add. Cyber police team. Every state can have a cyber specialized police force, because not everyone in the police is trained to deal with cyber crimes. So you can have a cyber cell within the police department at every state, or try to emulate the cyber dome project of Kerala in the every state, so that the local screening can be done. All these local screenings can be integrated at the national level, and they can be controlled with under the MEITI. Yeah, digital armed force is a good example to give. And you can say all these people can report to MEITI. And that can be your conclusion, and then close. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Vasavi, you are there in the class? Vasavi, you are there? Okay. Yeah. Good examples. You have given international examples also. Espionage, sabotage. Yes. Power grid, cyber attacks. Yes. To create blackouts. You can mention few more examples of cyber criminals or cyber crimes like ransomware, WannaCry. That also you can mention. Okay, good. So in the innovative lacunae or challenges, you can always mention blockchain technology. Blockchain technology, as so far at least, has been considered foolproof system against certain cyber crimes. Good. It's a decent answer, Vasavi. You can incorporate some more points. Okay, I can understand, when you sit for writing the answer, it's very easy to discuss the answer with so many points, but when we write, we recollect only few points. Considering that aspect, it's a very good answer. Okay, if you can just expand the scope of the answer to the points we discussed, it will be much more good. Okay, the conclusion can be slightly better. Okay, you can write in an optimistic way along with the solutions how the conclusion has to be. Okay, fine.